wacky Austria-Hungarians. Oh, hello. I'm Chris Garcia, and this is the Drink Tank Review of Books. And today, I'll be reviewing Leviathan by Scott Westerfelt. First things first, I should say that Scott Westerfelt is not the pop star that you think he is. He is instead a rock star in the world of, I'd say, his young adult novel, his Uglies book. It's fairly darn good. This is better. This is one of the best steampunk / diesel punk / other novels I've read in ages, and one of the great things about it is that it is not only an action story, even though it's very much they're running into the deep forests and into the mountains, and there's fighting, and there are walkers, and there are airships and so forth. But it's also got a lot of political intrigue, and there's all this fun going on that I really, really like. And it's written with this great little style. I'll read you a little page here. They trundled along the steam bed, the kerosene sloshing with every step, its fumes burning Alex's lungs. With each of them carrying 2 heavy cans, the trip back to the Stormwalker already seemed much farther than the walk to town this morning. It's a very, and I picked that at random. That was a random passage, and I love it. It's about a world where there are sort of 2 different kinds of groups. There are the clankers, as they're called, which are the Germans, I think the Austro-Hungarians, maybe even the Ottoman Empire. I believe so, yes. It shows more in the second book. Which are very much the sort of what we consider the traditional steampunk stuff. They're a science fiction driven part. They like to build machines, typically based on steam. And then there are the Darwinists, who are the English, and I believe the Russians are in with them, who make beasties, as they call them, which are bioengineered things. They can range from a message lizard, a lizard that can remember a little bit of something someone speaks to it and then runs off to deliver the message, to what the Leviathan actually is, which is a flying, hydrogen-filled whale. It's really interesting stuff. That portion might even be called ribofunk in the Paul Di Filippo sort of sense. Overall, I think fantastic book. Great story of, one, a girl who has to dress as a boy to be a member of the flying corps of the British Air Service. And the heir apparent to the throne of Austria-Hungary, Alec, who is not legitimately the heir, but maybe not. We're all very confused. His father just got killed, starting this little thing called World War I. Minor inconveniences, and he has to steal off into the mountains and so forth. Really well constructed. That's my sort of great little bit here. It flows very nicely. The only problem I have with it is that it's a YA novel. And as such, it can't go as deeply into the politics as would have been really neat. This is a time of amazingly complex political problems that all led to this thing. And I would have loved to have seen, some of that explored. But really, in the form, it didn't quite work. All in all, I'd say Leviathan is by far the 3rd best steampunk novel I've read this year. The sequel, Book 2, Behemoth, I'll review at a future one, but let me just say this is a preview. It's a book. Alright, that is the Drink Tank Review of Books. I'm Chris Garcia. See y'all later.